Schmiegel today. I'm James Cunningham with Hiring Our Heroes, and today we'll be going over the Entertainment Media Fast Track. You've heard about Fast Track before. It's our map with 100 cities and the largest growing industries. So what we've done is taken the first industry, the entertainment and media industry, and actually built it out. With me today is Dan Mackey from ConnectEDU. Dan, you want to do a short intro of yourself?
Sure. This is Dan Mackey from ConnectEDU, Director of Product Innovation. Been working on the Hiring Our Heroes project for a good month now with James, and very excited to share with you what we've done.
Great. So we had an opportunity with a partner, Got Your Six, to actually develop this track, and that's why we decided to do the entertainment media track after working with Get Skills to Work in the advanced manufacturing track. So without further ado, I'll just pitch it over to Dan. We'll go back and forth and kind of walk you through the site.
Perfect. So let me share my screen here. Bear with me. James, if you can just confirm that you see the Hiring Our Heroes screen here in front of you.
It looks beautiful.
Perfect. So I'm going to go over the site that you see in front of you, and James will bounce back and forth between each other. And in fact, James, if you want to give a brief introduction regarding the background of the map that people should see in front of them, that would be a good place to start.
Sure. So what we've had is, we've talked about the map before on here on VetNet, and the map is the 100 cities that have the largest job growth in them, and the industries that are promoting job growth. The jobs are all live from the Veterans Job Bank using a custom Google search engine to actually manufacture the jobs in there. And as we know, a bunch of veterans are watching right now, that as we leave, when I left, there was over 80% of us were choosing based upon geography. We were choosing where we're going based on where we want to be, not what we want to do. So what we did is actually kind of embed the jobs and show them where the jobs are at. And that's kind of the map there. And so say I went into Los Angeles and said I wanted to be working for MGM or another company, then how do I get there? And this is where this next track comes in.
Excellent. So what you see on this page, and overall what this site does, in addition to showcase the map, which is an excellent tool as James discussed, it also showcases the industries that Hiring Our Heroes is working with in order to connect the veterans and their spouses with jobs in those particular industries. So what I'll do is I'm going to go over some of the informational pages on the outside of this site that you see in front of you. Then we'll touch base inside of the site if you were to log in and see some of the opportunities and some of the functionality within there. James, does that sound good to you?
That sounds great.
Perfect. So a few of the things I want to point out on the outset. The map, as James mentioned, takes center stage here. On the left, you'll see that there's some recent job postings. So in addition to showing all of the jobs in the top 100 cities that the Veterans Job Bank has available, we also have a component where the employers in the particular industries that we're partnering with can come into the system and come into the site and post jobs directly here. So you'll get the best of both worlds in seeing the geography and also in seeing the recent postings. So as you can see on the left, there's 610 recent job postings, and you can see a summary of a few of them on your left there. You can also go ahead and do searches for jobs from this page as well, focusing on the geography and also on the industry. Before I dive into that aspect of it, I want to go through the industries themselves. So the focus of this conversation will be on the entertainment and media industry. So I'm going to go into that page, and we've got two overviews I want to show. The first overview is just the industry overview for the entertainment media page. And working with Got Your Six and a number of the employer partners there, we've been able to get an overview of the entertainment media industry that's tailored to the veterans and returning veterans and their spouses to learn more about this particular industry. So as you go through, you'll see videos that will help you get to know the industry. You'll also see things like a day in the life, where a veteran working for a company in the entertainment media industry is profiled. You can see some recent entertainment and media jobs specifically here, and then you can get some information on the entertainment industry as a whole. And as you're down here, we can also see some of the jobs in the top 100 cities that are focused on the entertainment media industry. So on the previous page, you saw the map that was not focused on any particular industry, but was open to all of the industries. Once you go into this particular overview page for the entertainment and media industry, you can see the map specific to that industry. So coming back up, I'm going to click over here in the industry track. This is a place where returning vet or their spouse is able to learn about and what some steps that they should take in order to get more familiarized with the industry and in order to become more of a competent interviewee as you're working towards getting a job in that particular industry. In addition to that information, which I'll go over in a minute, I just also wanted to point out the GI Bill information to the left. Obviously, that's going to be very helpful for returning veterans in getting bridging that gap between they are now. So go, you'll see learn about industries. Case farther down we see take further steps. So we have a video is one of the steps that you can take. There's articles that help you determine or write a specific entertainment industry, and also some action items, for example, joining LinkedIn for veterans. And then finally you have browse employers and jobs, and this is where we encourage you to use some aspects of the system that we've developed with Hiring Our Heroes to partner directly with those employers that have posted jobs on the site. James, is there anything you wanted to add before I signed in as a candidate?
No, that's about it. I mean, you've done a great overview of it. If there's any questions out there, feel free to leave them on Google Plus or on YouTube, wherever you're watching, and we'll make sure we address those.
Excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. A few of the things that you'll note when signing in is this large LinkedIn to your left. One of the advantages that Hiring Our Heroes has in partnership with ConnectedEU here is an exclusive partnership with LinkedIn that allows us to bring in the connections into your experience. So as James mentioned before, geography plays a strong role in how and where you'll get employed as a returning vet or a returning veteran spouse. And so what we've done is we've brought the LinkedIn connections here so that as you're browsing for jobs, you can know that if an employer that represents a company has also logged in, posted jobs, your connections are compared with theirs, and if there's anything mutually, if you have mutual networks, those will be exposed, and that'll allow you to take advantage of any networks that you're a part of alongside the employer themselves. I'm going to sign in. Now you can do job searches without signing in. The sign-in is mostly so that you can manage those jobs or save the ones that you're interested in and or apply for jobs. But you're more than welcome to browse without signing in, and you can do that via the search jobs on the front page. So what I didn't do is the registration process. I'll go through that towards the end. It's fairly simplistic, but I wanted to go through once you're actually in the software and in the site what it looks like and how to do a lot of actions here that will benefit you as you look for a new job. So the first thing that you'll see is a profile page. So what you're offered to do when you register is to upload a resume, and you can do that here as well, and I'll go over that in a moment. If you had chosen to upload a resume at registration, a lot of this information would be pre-populated. We have a resume parser that parses resumes out, and let me pause there. James, did you want to mention anything about the resumes regarding the resources that you've brought to bear in Hiring Our Heroes?
Sure. So we actually did a hangout last week about the resume engine that we just launched March 27th in New York with Medal of Honor recipient Dakota Meyer. You can go to resumeengine.org and use that. It's kind of modeled after TurboTax technology, so it's nice and easy to use. It's kind of a comprehensive resume builder, so that's what we call it, the resume engine. So that URL again is resumeengine.org, and you can see the past hangout we did last Wednesday if you're interested in that. Back to you, Dan.
So just to give some thank you, let me put it up on the screen. You can see it, and it's part of the recording. And just make sure that we got the right address here. And you said it was resumeengine.org. I just want to make sure I
Yes.
top. Okay, just wanted to.
I'm happy to call them and say, I mean, it just that's frustrating. That's really frustrating.
Items,
Oh, Rich.
uh, mostly demographic location, yeah, with your gender, ethnicity, able to bring to you as well. And as soon as
Seems that Dan hopped out, and it seems like we've lost him now. Guess it's just a bandwidth issue. I will just pull up the screen myself and just do a quick screen share to go over it and finish up real quick, and then we will call it a day. Apologize for that. So as you can see, there's just the main site. It's hiringourheroes.connectedu.net. Can also be accessed from hiringourheroes.org/fast-track. And you can go and log in there and see all the great tools that we have and the best way for the entertainment media track. We'll have more tracks coming on board later. And that's it. The next hangout will be next week. And it will be the 16th will be a Veterans United hangout featuring August Nelson and Eric Morris, who've together collectively have hired over 1,000 veterans. Thank you for bearing with our technical difficulties, and we hope you have a great day.